Behind every memorable magic item is a DM who spent way too many hours thinking if it will break the game. And then DMs who just make cool and hope for the best. Hey everybody, SkyDieRay here. Everyone else went on strike today, so it's just good old me today. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Before jumping into the video, I just want to quickly kindly ask you if you're not yet subscribed to the channel to consider doing so now. It only takes a moment, you can undo it later if you want, and yeah. Thanks so much if you do that. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. It was very awkward, to say the least. The party druid casting Moonbeam, and the party shapeshifter who has not revealed his identity for the whole campaign. I'm gonna assume that it's supposed to be had not at this point, not has not anymore. Asia fixed this problem a long time ago. Fighters are underpowered at high levels and can't compete with casters. Japanese mythology, Chinese mythology, and Indian mythology. Use our knowledge, we beg you. What's up with D&D players and demon characters? My religious relatives. What you got there? My username and avatar character being a literal demon prince, and me who told them that there's nothing demonic about D&D. Smoothie. There's... What do you mean there's nothing? There is nothing wrong, okay? I just don't notice the difference. There can be no peace until they renounce their dice god and accept our dice god. Okay, the two types of D4s, yeah. Yeah, by the way, I think if you prefer the bottom version, the version of the bottom army, we're gonna have a problem here. Yeah, I'm fudging health. Wait until you find out about die rolls. Metagamer. The monster is at 0 health. DM. No. I have the stat block. I don't care. That doesn't make any sense. Too bad. It's really nice when you're the DM and the rules literally do not matter because you are the rules. So it doesn't matter what any, rules lawyer tries to say. Response to that other post about how races should be called species. Species. Noun. In biology. A group of living organisms consisting of similar individuals capable of exchanging genes or interbreeding. The species is the principal natural taxonomic unit, ranking below a genus and denoted by a Latin binomial. For example, the Homo sapiens. Most people rejected his message. Weirdly enough, D&D races are races because they can interbreed and produce fertile offspring, which means that they are, in fact, all one species. Shut up! Yeah, they hated Jesus because he told them the truth. Sometimes it should just be an easy fight. But if you allow them to take their newly befriended dragon into the boss fight, it won't be balanced. Befriending a dragon has earned them an easier fight. You can tell just from the reaction that that's a Giga Chat DM, okay? Balance? Never heard of it. Behind every memorable magic item is a DM who spent way too many hours thinking if it will break the game. And then DMs who just make cool and hope for the best. To be fair, I guess they do have a point. I mean, worst case scenario, you just have to break the enemies as well, right? You just have to break the other side of the game too, to balance it. The entire Lovecraft pantheon are fairies. Say something smart, Kowalski. The word Eldritch comes from the Middle English word Elfridge, meaning fairyland, therefore making Cthulhu a fey creature. That... I cannot accept that. I cannot accept that, and I cannot accept the title either. No. Would this work? I haven't read the player's handbook's rules on petrification. A basilisk has petrified the whole party except for the druid. Panic. The druid kills the basilisk and harvests enough of its blood to unpetrify everyone. Calm. Before curing the party, the druid casts Stone Shape to turn them into antro dragons. Panic again. I'm just gonna avoid going into the comments to check because I'm pretty certain it would not work. But if I don't do that, I can live with the impression that this is doable. And it kind of makes it better that way. Portmanteaus. The saver of budgets. Due to budget cuts, you now have to choose dungeons or dragons. You can't have both. Then dragons, I guess. Just let me play who I want to play, for freak's sake. D&D players, when you pick a Dragonborn Paladin and not some random character like a lumberjack wizard who's secretly a hive of schizophrenic cultist bees piloting a trench coat. Jesus Christ. And yeah, the D&D players just absolutely losing their... Hello, I made a thing and friends told me to post it here. The recent explosion of D&D popularity is mainly thanks to 26% voted for satanic rituals performed in the 70s finally paying off. You know that if you put that as an option, people are gonna vote it just for the memes. Happened nearly 5 years ago, and I still think about it. The RPG horror story. A friend's girlfriend joins our D&D campaign. She immediately starts comparing the drow to POC in the real world. Create a conquest dex-based paladin with cloth armor. Me, as a DM, realizing that she is literally role-playing as a clansman. Calmly try to explain that her relating the drow to IRL POC is making me uncomfortable. My face when she goes to her boyfriend to say that I am bullying her for her character choices because I secretly love him or something. I create the drow Catrayo, mow her clansman down, flip the paradigm that drow are chaotic good, and completely redirect the story to be in a parallel universe. And she leaves the campaign because I've ruined the drow by making them goodly aligned and her character by making her evil by proxy. Oh my god, dude, Jesus Christ. This is a lot to take in. No, yeah, if that would have happened, I could get how it would take some time to get over it, honestly. Yeah. Best stat. All stats are equal. But then there's Dex. Riddle. What's the one thing meaner than a half-ogre baby? The wizard and fighter arguing over the solution to the puzzle. Me, unable to get a word in edgewise, so I text the DM the solution. And the DM checking his phone. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna guess that that was not the right answer that you gave. People talk of rivalry, but it seems pretty one-sided to me. What's your opinion of dwarves? They're alright. Don't really know much about them. What's your opinion of elves? 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 Those damn are the worst thing since Blacklung. Those knife-eared, leaf-loving, fancy-prancy tree-sitters think they're so high and mighty, but they can't even make a proper sword, let alone swing one. I could snap any elf's arm before he gets off one of those spells he loves so much, which aren't even as good as our clerics. And don't get me started on their beer. The swill those elves will serve you is an insult to alcohol. It only figures though, since they themselves so much that something, I don't know, it just keeps going. Oh god, dude. You really got to surround yourself with people that think about you as much as dwarves think about elves. It will happen one day. It must. Genie. Ask mortal for but one wish and I shall grant it. I want a dragon. I know this joke, but there is nothing I can't grant. I want an uninterrupted level 1 to level 20 campaign. The genie is silent. Say it. What color of a dragon? Gold. I want a gold dragon, thank you very much. Hashtag DnD. Okay, but why is it literally easier to get a dragon than you know, a continuous D&D campaign? Jesus Christ. Trying to squeeze a backstory out of my players. What's his name? Eric. Your cleric's name is Eric. Yeah. Huh. Sounds a lot like cleric. Maybe that's why he became a cleric. Simple answer for a simple question, right? Based on empirical evidence. What's that? Is that Dungeons and Dragons? Nope, it's Schedules and Conflicts. That is probably a better name for it. I guess it depends on the campaign, right? I feel like the second one applies a lot though. Well, a lot more than it should at least. They're always forgotten. The Elder Gods who literally created them, and the Great Old Ones getting all the attention. The real reason rogues are so edgy. Daughter, it's about time you learn the truth. The rogue. I'm a vampire. Wow, wait, that means I'm also a vampire? I hate the sun too. Probably not, because of a rare scientific phenomenon called being adopted. Wait, what? That's one hell of a way to find that you're adopted, I guess. Is that a good way? I'm not sure about that. Remember that you can't fight the baddies if you're at 0 health. Trade offer. You receive a dedicated support caster and healer, and I receive protection. No, seriously, the Mezzoloff is right there targeting me, and I'm the only hero in the party. Help. Jesus Christ. The level of panic that you can see in just those 4 lines of text is horrible. Fun fact, we're an invasive species IRL. We only became dangerous after we left Africa. That's our natural habitat. Humans must look like a plague to the other races in the Forgotten Realms. What? We breed extremely fast for elven standards. Some of us can live as long as them, and we're relatively dangerous. Some of us can compete with orcs in strength and dwarves in technology. We're basically an invasive species that took over most of the world. Jesse, what the hell are you talking about? No, he makes a really valid point. I'm not sure about, living as much as elves. I mean, it depends, I guess, what types of elves. It's still not the same thing, right? And being as smart as dwarves or as strong as orcs, that's kind of a stretch, I think. But still makes sense, most of the rest of it. How the hell did you keep playing with this? The Lich to the former Paladin. DM. You see the Lich enter the building. Paladin. Attack him. You lose your power for attacking someone unprovoked. But he's evil, and you attack him unprovoked. Fine, I'll not attack him yet. Okay, the Lich is walking towards you and asks about where the MacGuffin is. I misdirect the Lich with the general direction. You lie and lose your power. I didn't lie, you gave him the fake answer. Fine, I told the Lich that I won't tell him where it is. You're being rude to others and lose your power. Fine, I tell him the location. You help the evil, and you lose your power. Okay, can we pause for a second? I'm not sure what the author is trying to say in the next line here. I told the Lich to make me talking. I tried to translate it based on the context, I don't get it. Anyway, the Lich accepts your word and turns around to a bystander. I attack the Lich. You backstab and lose your power. Okay, fine. I wait to see if the Lich bluffs or not. You see the Lich casting fireball at a bystander and you lose your power. You won't let me live, you won't let me die. Jesus Christ. What did I just read here? Is this part of a story? Is this something that happened? Or this is so confusing. That appears untrue. I need a charismatic, powerful, megalomaniac villain for my campaign. Strahd? More. Vecna? More. I'm not sure who that is actually, but still not enough, still need more. It's so loud. Tempest Cleric casts Thunderwave. Every monster in the damn dungeon. Does a 23 pass? No. DM. Okay, roll for persuasion. Natural 20. Okay, add your modifier and tell me the number. But I rolled a natural 20? The DC is 30. Always ego check Leaf Lovers. The elf explaining why he's racist towards dwarves, and the dwarf explaining why he's racist towards elves. Why? Cause f them, that's why. Alright, on that note, that's gonna be it for today's video, so thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like if you did, and subscribe for more if you haven't already. Also, thank you to everyone for the channel on Patreon as well as here on YouTube, I appreciate it a lot, so thanks so much for that. Links below, channel, check those out, as well as links to the social media, Discord server, Subreddit, anything else. And yeah, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day, bye!